The Witch's Bedtime Tale. Throughout human history, in every society, there are the storytellers. For over 100 years, our host has told tales of the eerie, strange, and blood-chilling kind to those so inclined to listen. So let's join her now in the one-room house by the cemetery, in front of a warm fireplace. Old Nancy, witch of Salem, and Satan, her wise black cat. They're waiting for you.
It's time for another story already, is it?
Meow.
That's right, Satan. That means it's time for another birthday. 151 years old I be today. Yes, that isn't my old age to be, but don't forget who you're talking to. I was old and telling stories when your grandparents were in diapers. No babies in our story tonight, but it does have a young girl in it. So douse all lights and pull yourselves up to the fire and gaze into the embers. Soon you'll be in a nice lake cabin. The sun is setting, and a young man is saying farewell to his sweetheart. That's how tonight's story, Night Girl, begins. Night Girl.
I wish you didn't have to go, Jesse.
Me too, but I have to be at work tomorrow morning. You did have me all weekend.
I know. It was a great weekend too, wasn't it?
You know it was. You guys don't have too much fun here without me.
Of course not. We will wait until you come back. You don't have too much fun at work.
Funny. It was nice of your uncle to let us use his lake cabin for 2 weeks.
Great way to start the summer. Too bad your vacation time doesn't start until next week. Drive safe back into the city. Call me when you get there, okay?
I'll be sure to do that. I gotta go now, love. Bye, Amy. Love you, hun.
Bye.
What's that? Someone hitchhiking out here? Why, it's a little girl. Did you need a ride or anything? Are you okay? Do you need help?
I'm cold and hungry.
What are you doing out here alone? Hey, you can use my cell phone if you need to call someone. My name is Jesse. I'm driving into town. We can call your parents and get you back home. Sound like a good idea? Is that a yes?
hurt me?
No, of course not. Have you been hurt? Are you running away?
Will you buy me food? I'm hungry.
Of course. First open restaurant we see. First we should call your parents.
I don't have any parents.
Who looks after you?
I look after myself.
I told you my name is Jesse. Jesse Kaplan. What's your name?
Charlotte.
Well, Charlotte, I can't leave you out here by yourself. How about we get you warmed up and fed and I take you to see some people who can help you?
I just need some food. I'm so hungry.
I don't have anything in the car with me to eat. There's a Subway about 40 minutes away. Maybe during the drive you can tell me how you got out here.
Maybe.
Well then, get in, buckle up. Here, let me help you buckle up.
I can do it.
Sorry, child, you are cold. I didn't think the night was so chilly. I'll turn the heat up.
Who are you calling?
Amy, my girlfriend. I'm going to let her know what's going on.
Where is she? Are you going home to her?
No, she's at her uncle's lake cabin. I just left her. No reception. This must be some sort of dead zone. I guess I'll just drive a ways and try again. So, Charlotte, where are you from?
Chicago.
You were born there, you mean?
Yes.
Chicago is a long way from Denver. Where is your home now?
I live in a church.
A church? In Denver?
Yeah.
How did you get out here on this country road?
A man and a woman brought me out here.
Why did they do that?
They were going to adopt me.
Where are they now?
At the church?
Do you know the name of the church?
St. Mary's?
Do you want to go back there, Charlotte?
Yes, but it's lonely there.
Aren't there nice people there to keep you company? Don't you go to school?
No.
Do they teach you at the church?
No.
Did you run away?
No.
Charlotte, can you tell me your last name?
I don't know what it is.
Do you know how old you are?
No.
Really? Well, Charlotte, you're going to be a mystery, aren't you?
I'm hungry.
It won't be much longer. I'm going to try to call Amy again. Still not working, stupid thing.
There's the church.
Huh? Oh yeah, there's an abandoned church and cemetery. I saw that on the drive up to the lake.
Do you love Amy?
Yes, I do.
What's that feel like?
Well, it feels good.
I want to feel good. To feel love.
You will, I'm sure. You'll grow up and fall in love and be happy.
I'd like to.
You're just a kid. You need to play and have fun and learn things first.
Like what?
Well, just experiences. Have you warmed up?
A little, but I'm hungry. You're going to feed me, right?
I am, Charlotte. We still have a ways to go before we're there. And while you're eating, I'll check out Google and see if I can find this St. Mary's Church.
We just passed it.
That couldn't have been it. That church looked long abandoned.
I live there.
Are your parents there?
My parents are dead.
I mean your adopted parents.
They're dead too.
Who do you live with? Charlotte, who are your guardians?
I look after myself. I have for a long time.
But you're only, what, 8 or 9 years old at most? I think I'm going to have to take you to the police, Charlotte.
You and Amy could be my parents. I could live with you.
Hey, I'm sure you're a great kid, but Amy and I aren't even married yet. I don't think a kid would fit into our lives. I mean, Amy is at the lake cabin having fun with our friends. I'm headed back into the city to work. We wouldn't be able to take care of you properly. Even if we wanted to adopt you, it's not that easy. You must have relatives, aunts, uncles, grandparents, someone who can take care of you.
You don't want me. Nobody does.
That's That's not true, Charlotte.
Yes, it is. That's why I have to be alone and kill animals to live.
What are you talking about?
I'm different. I can't have friends or family. I'm so hungry.
You're a normal little girl. We're going to be at the restaurant in 10 minutes. Then I can make some calls and get this sorted out.
Drive faster.
I'm already at the speed limit. You won't starve before we get there.
I can't eat at the restaurant.
Of course you can. They have plenty on the menu. I'm sure there'll be something you like.
I only like one thing.
What's that?
Blood.
What? Get off of me! Charlotte, what are you doing? Oh, where's my cell phone? Oh, here it is.
You don't need to call anyone.
Hey, give that back. What are you doing? Why do you make us crash?
I told you I was hungry.
I was taking you to...
When we came from Chicago, it was in a horse-pulled wagon.
What?
Many people in the party died. They blamed disease, or the sun, or weakness.
Charlotte, I'm hurt. I can't move.
I needed to kill them. I needed blood to feed the hunger. They made it out west and built St. Mary's Church and a community.
I will find St. Mary's. Find your parents.
We just passed it. No one has used it for a long time. Once in a while, they bury someone still. I remember the day they started building it.
That church must be 100 years old. You're making up stories. Give me my phone. I have to try and call for help.
100 years? It's been so lonely. I remember Chicago. It was so busy, so dirty. Horses and carriages filled the streets. I remember the smells and sights. Mama was pregnant. She was having a baby. A woman came.
Please. I think I'm gonna pass out.
No, don't do that. Listen to my story first. Then I'll get you your phone. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
I came to trust him in the short time we were together. His eccentricities, like being up all night, did not concern me. Then one night, he took me to his bed with him. It was our last night together. Did he love me? In his own way, he did. I didn't know what to think. What I remember is like a pleasant dream now. When morning came, I was sent to my room, where I slept for much of the day.
Please, get my phone. Call for help. You can tell me as they send help.
Why don't you want to hear my memories? I want to share them. I have no one to share them with. I want new memories, good memories. I can't have those. I want to grow up, to be normal. Let me finish. I awoke late that afternoon. I felt different. The sun was still up. It seemed different. I couldn't wait for night because I so wanted to be with him again.
Who?
Good, you are listening. The man who took me from the orphanage. The man who made me a bloodsucker. Devin was his name. So much I needed to learn from him. So much did I need him. That first night more than ever. But then, before sunset, they arrived. The townspeople, the men from the church. They took me and sought him out. I escaped from their hold and ran to protect him. But again they seized me. They went into his room. and threw open the curtains, allowing in the light. Before my eyes, they held him down and cut off his head.
This is foolish. I need help. Maybe my cell works. Try it. Call 911.
Then they drove that stake through his heart. I wept. I weep now. And I was returned to the orphanage. It was the same, but I wasn't. Annie wasn't there anymore. No one was nice to me, but I wasn't bullied. I soon found I was strong, but I craved blood. There were rats, a few cats. Fish blood wasn't very good. But one older boy was mean to me. He tried to bully me. Most everyone, including the adults, seemed to leave me be now, but not this boy. They found him, they did, dead, and no one cared, one bit. He was my first taste of human blood. I will never forget the taste. Oh, I've had much better, but he was my first kill.
Blood, I'm coughing up blood.
You've heard enough of my story. I'm hungry and need to eat. I'm sure you and Amy would have had a good life together. I'm sorry. Sometimes life doesn't go good.
No.
Well, that's the end of that one, Satan.
Meow.
Yes, that story maybe had a moral to it, then again, maybe not. Brings to mind a Swedish film I saw a few years back called Let the Right One In.
Meow.
Well, that was the English title. I don't know the Swedish title. They did make an English version for you people who don't like reading subtitles. Still, I says originals are better, and even at my age, I like reading. It does a mind good to read. Join Satan and me again for another bedtime story.
Meow. Tonight's episode, Night Girl, starred Sheena McDonald, Amber Moyer, and Kevin Rimney. The story was written by Kevin Rimney and copyright 2016, Kevin Rimney Productions.